Lizard.
Grey Wolf _ G4L is here first.
Hello, Valhu. We have Catra saying hello. Grey Wolf, hello. What's up? She just likes to sit on my. She was staring at the wet palette paper because it curls back, and it just for some reason it really fascinates her. Like she just stares at it and she's like, "This is going to attack my human. I must protect him from it." I'm like, "Okay, thank you, sweetie." Uh, I heard the Scottish did some really amazing things at the World Cup. Impressed the entire city of Boston. They drank Boston dry, but they also helped clean up their mess and like kept it orderly. Was the other thing that I, yeah, even tidied up after themselves a little bit. So bravo to the Scots. We always knew you were world class people. Someone's mentioned someone came up with like a weird conspiracy theory about the World Cup and said there is a small chance that that's awesome. Um, Hi, love. How are you? Well, this one is more about. So there's a weird snowball's chance in heck that if America and England win or lose in a certain format and the stars align perfectly, on 4th of July, there's a chance that we could have America versus England in the World Cup. I want it to happen simply because I think it would be hilarious. And now this is the only theory that will ever consume my life. Bum. Also, I'm annoyed with the Twitch stream together stuff right now because apparently it's not registering me as being a part of your stream earlier today because I did not physically go to your side of the stream apparently, which is not supposed to be how it works. Which means they've changed something else about the viewership and it's annoying. I know. But how else am I supposed to blame Desmond the Cobalt for something? That's the other color I need. What's up, Gray? We blame Ed now for when. Ah. All right. What you doing, sweetie? Hi. How are you? You get your patches in the mail today. Huzzah! That is not a Muse fan, so now we have the perfect man to blame. Oh. Oh. How are you? Are you telling me that the camera's in the wrong spot? Huh? Do you need me to adjust that camera? Do you want me to adjust the camera so everybody can see how pretty you are? All right. So where we left off is I need to zoom in. Oh, I need a yellow ochre. Knew I was missing something. So Blizzard.
Clow who just claimed second.
Kataloo-hoo. Hope you're having a great day and everything went well at the end of your day. Someone misassigned by 900 feet. I'm still annoyed by that. Irrationally so. Irrationally annoyed by that. I know you were second, Balhu. You were second in my heart. You were the first Scottish. Oh. Katie, I'm going to be honest with you. At least that's understandable. You didn't schedule a meeting to talk about a thing. First Scottish. You didn't schedule a meeting to talk about things to go, oh, I didn't see that. On the phone with the client, by the way. Ah, there we go. Greg got his patches. He was first to the stream overall. First in message after Siri bot, but we don't count the bots. This day we have our lovely mages that we need to get painted up. Good bot. Exactly. I think I'm going to save the magenta on the sphere for a little bit later. And I'm going to save the hair for later because I don't feel like dealing with it right now. So we will start tackling another one. Another. Keep that up like that so I can see what I'm doing. Reference guy, got a good reference. Got to do the same thing here on these. Much more of the dress is exposed. We got on it. Did you know if you plan to paint a miniature, some recommend having a brush at the ready? Some say it helps. Same old crap, different day of the week. How you doing, Antifreeze? Just, 900 feet. After, by the way. Yay, your mom got a job. That's good. I'm glad. I hope that something shakes loose for you as well. Yeah, so that was kind of like the highlight of the day was that. And I'm just like, are you serious? Oh, I tend to do that quite a bit. It's like, okay. Well, you know what? What if I stop helping? Ooh, HEB's doing another rib sale. Mm-mm-mm. Sounds like it's going to be a good eating time at Antifreeze's place. I made a bunch of pork burnt ends this weekend. I really like what I made. My stomach is not liking it, though. So, $5 per pack. Oh, that's an amazing deal right there. But bum, bum, ba-da, 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 bum, bum. Be safe, Val. Thank you for just popping by. Lurk away and enjoy. Be safe. Catra says meow meow. Okay, are you upset because I put this in the place you usually like to go? Here, I'll move that out of the way for you. How's that, sweet? How's that? Ah, can I have this? You can stay there. You can stay right where you're at, my love. Promise it's A-okay. But I do want, at a minimum, to have that out of your way. Okay? Okay. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-dum. All right, sweetie, my watch is not a toy for you. I know you think it is, but the Fitbit is the Tamagotchi of real life. All right. It's trying to keep me alive. She really likes this plastic band. Oh, did I end the exercise? Yes. Excellent. Oi, 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 mate. This is mine. Wait, that's mine. All right, that's mine. No, that's mine. That's mine. That's mine. I don't care how cutely you lick your paws. That's still mine. Okay. She's literally trying to steal a copper corner out of my wet palette. You think she's having a little bit of fun? Yup. All right. So I don't know if you saw the photo. I can send it to you. Um, Last night before I started painting or doing anything, I was trying to organize my thoughts for the OSL on that diorama. And um, I have that piece in the back, but because of how it's tilted, it frequently likes to fall. And in order to stop it from falling, I took one of these magnetic handles and put it behind it and said, "Stay there," and kept it up for the duration of photos that I was taking. I was like, yes, magnets, thank you. Yeah, it's my word. I've nearly got the writer complete, or complete enough that I feel like I can move on to other parts and try to start putting it together more, or start finding like more permanent places for things. Um, I just wanted to get like the big picture photos together. I still need to do the other half of her staff, but that can always happen later. It's just the getting to a point where I felt it was comfortable to do something like that was a good W, or it feels like a good W. Yeah. And I shared it with somebody, and they're like, "Yep, that's the drama I think you're going for." I'm like, "Yeah." So hopefully, I can start putting the tooches on it a little bit. That's just rude, Cerberus. Just rude. Wouldn't you agree, Katra? Love you, sweetie. Just as I move the camera so people can see you. Uh, Hi, can I help you right now? What's she up to? Can I help you right now? Mind your way right now? Bum. Thank you for stopping by, Cerberus. Oh, oh, that's it. That's it. Tell her I will never be bribed now. My price of bribe has gone up considerably. Considerably. Thank you for the stretch service. Ba-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Today's definitely an edible day. You do you, girl. If that makes you feel better, go for it. And more power to you. I had the last bit of my tacos today. Tomorrow for lunch, I have the last bit of my pork belly. Um, and then tomorrow for dinner, I'm probably going to have to go out and get something. And since I was talking about it with somebody, and we were talking about it at the barber shop, Korean fried chicken's on the. It's another hot and spicy fried chicken. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, because I have to go out anyway for like I don't have enough for anything. Like I had the pork belly for lunch 4 times this week. I had it twice for dinner. Taco stuff is all gone. I should probably go by the grocery store anyway and pick up some bread or something along those lines, so I can have so I can try to do something different for breakfast and try to do grits and stuff rather than waffles. Not that waffles are bad. It's just I need to mix it up a little bit. I understand that. That's one of the reasons why I Um, before I sidetracked myself, the the change to an Instant Pot was because I got tired of eating salads. I would frequently have chicken and spinach for a salad. So I would do spinach, sweet peppers, and chicken for a salad. Wasn't bad, but oh, I got boring quick. Or I'm finally tired of eating it. So now I've been doing rice, beans, and some protein. Yeah. It You make it the way that you like it, but at the same time, there's only so much salad you can eat before you go, I could eat something else. Yep. It does not, like, I have the mental discipline to do it, but the problem was is that I was always hungry for something else. So I had to like bribe myself to eat it, but then I would eat like a bag of M&Ms after that. I was like, that's not the point. So when I was perusing the parts of the internet, um, yeah, even so, the dressing does nothing, and you're like, I thought this would change it, but it does not. Um, so get Pup Pup dinner. Pup Pup needs dinner. Oh, who's a good Pup Pup? Welcome in, Cat Girl. How are you? So you just said you're not feeling good. I can give you cute, cuddly kitty laying in bed. Da, da, da. She is finely chilled out some. You can see her in her full glory sitting there, just full on, almost, but almost full circle donut. Almost full circle donut. Not quite, but almost there. Pupper is happy now. Yay! Happy Pupper. Get supported, nerd. Aw, Blorby coming with a 5-stream streak. Thank you, Blorbs. Oh, I meant to stop by and see Potato today. I did not. Whoops. Bum, bum. She's so happy. Yay. I feel so happy when she's like this, or when she's, actively engaging and playing with me. The problem is that she always wants to be playing. It's like always play. It's like, seriously? It's like, yes. It is wake time, therefore it is playtime. Okay. There you go. She is completely and utterly relaxed. River's playful side or Katra's chaotic side? Yeah. And I'm glad it comes out. It's just, yeah. She just woke herself up and she's like, "Oh, let me evaluate my life choices really quick." Uh, they put a tire out there, but we have not seen the kitties in a few days. Hootie! Hootie! How you doing there, buddy? What you been up to? I got a Hootie in stream. Yay! How are you, sweetie? KT only said I'm only allowed you to watch you once a month. Oh, and you came on the once a month that I'm not painting a dwarf or a furry. Do not know why she's being so tired in the position she's being tired in. I think that's weird. Like she really wants to sleep. I know she does. But she doesn't want to like curl up in her little cave. Sorry, I'm just checking in on her, see if she's being chill. There you go, Hootie. I know why you showed up. She's nice and chill on stream right now for you. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I'm back. I just had to go use the restroom really quick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, all right. I sent you a DM, KT, for that. What we were talking about earlier. I set up a magenta and orange yellow filter light to take set photos of the miniature of that diorama. And I'm going to start using that as my roadmap. Or part of my roadmap to start creating that dramatic effect or the like OSL aspects of it. Yeah. Most stressful thing I have done in a while, honestly. Simply because Katra at the time was like, "Excuse me, your desk seems rather full of things that look like it's going to break. Let me come help." I'm like, "No, no, 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 no." She's like, "Yes, yes, 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 yes." I'm like, "No, no, 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 no." She's like, "Yes." I'm like, "No." And she's like, "But hold my beer." Hi. Hello. What's up? Want to say hi to KT? Want to say hello to everybody in chat? Once again, people want to steal you from me. They think you're super cute. And I have to agree, you are super cute. Big fluffy ball of love. Fluffy chaos, yeah. But she makes my workday bearable, so. How you doing, Jay? Mm-hmm. We do very much love our babies. They are stark and grim and amazing reminders of why we do what we do and why we suffer what we suffer. Yay. I'm glad Pepper's doing okay. Um, and a bit of good news for myself. My city is not going to have a 4th of July fireworks celebration, but they're going to do a laser show instead. So we'll probably still do a long stream that night just because it's convenient and easy. But Yeah, I didn't realize that. Apparently, the downtown that I live near. Oh yeah, dogs that are terrified. It's understandable. Um, the downtown that I live near, where they used to do their fireworks display, they built a hotel there, so they kind of can't do a fireworks display there anymore. And when the lion is here, I did create a community challenge reward thingamabobber. Can I help you right now, sweetie? Hi. Hello. Seal up some pastels, but don't feel like getting up. I don't. Can I help you right now? See, we had a solid 20, 30 minutes of her being chill. And now all of a sudden we're in human. I would like to be literally in the way. How are you, sweetie? Oh, hi. And tomorrow is Brush for Hire and Duck Studios' epic birthday bash where they play video games all day. What's up? It's going to mess up your work. Oh, you know, when they randomly start yelling at each other, like the old married couple they are. This is why I usually have them on behind me and I'll turn around and just see what's going on. And sometimes you turn around and see what chat's chatting about, and then you just randomly chime in. Uh, Top monitors for sassing brush, bottom monitors for doing work. If that's what makes you happy, KT, I'm proud of you. Inside typed out loud. Oh, I've had that feeling since Sunday, KT. You're not alone and it's okay. Mm-hmm. We're skipping over Kingdom Hearts for now. I should zoom back in. Man, this takes me back to the old days. This song, it's it's from the Super Nintendo version of Mario Kart. It's like one of the original Rainbow Roads, or like the first time they ever introduced the idea of a Rainbow Road. So it was like a lot of like it was a racetrack that had no bumpers and you had to stay on the rainbow. I think it was also used during like the select ski scene as well. It was used in more than one place, or at least they're sampling from more than one place. So, like being younger and having the ability to play with your brothers at the time, two-player battle mode, or racing to try to beat the game and get through all the different CCs of Mario Kart. Because at 50, 100, 150, it was a lot of fun. One small step to seal the ponies. That's all it takes. This is a very magenta heavy scheme. Catcher, don't judge the fact that I need more already. All right. Locked in quite a bit, except for the skin tone and the hair. That's definitely not what I want. Do you appreciate the lo-fi and just being chill? I was pondering if I wanted to find a new lo-fi list, but there's some that have been way too much lately, or they've just been offbeat, off a little bit. So I've been cycling back to the video game lo-fi playlist. Yeah, while she takes a nap, I'm gonna lower my desk for a minute. Oh. Don't forget to stretch. It's very important every so often. Yeah. I hate that it's 7:30 and I'm ready for bed as well. However, I have to wait for the sun to go down. My neighbor keeps asking me, he's like, have you seen Spider Noir yet? I'm like, no, I haven't seen it yet. It's on my list. Don't have a whole lot of time for randomly just watching Spider Man. But I do want to watch it, so I'll have to. I think tomorrow with dinner, I'll try to watch an episode. All right. I want my glasses for just a little bit more to fix this one gem, and then we're gonna start tackling systems. Okay. Okay. All right. Yep. That's meant to be a gauntlet. Ah. Oh, okay. Got add it to the mix. Take a moment, let your eyes reset because you just took off glasses. And then start working on the back of the clicks. Pukra lurk. Pukra awesome. I hope you had a good weekend and everything went off without a hitch. I know you were busy. What's up, new mana? This be a little bit more stable if I do it this way. I don't want to. And sleep it sang to me, coffee the mistress. Step one of the cook. Get the blue and the white and mix them together. Not going to be one of those that comes across easily. Yeah, she's in her little ball. She's choosing the sleep path. She'll be awake in about half an hour. Or probably 10 to 15 minutes she's going to wake up. And she's going to be like, Human, your desk looks boring. Let me sit on it. We're going okay. Nice, relaxing paint session. My biggest problem right now that I want to be dealing with is the fact that this model is terrible to hold. Work's been taking it out of me, but I've been dealing with it, so I have the most relaxed and chill painting session going on. Oh, God.
Oh, thank you, Spelling Mistake, coming in with the awesome people.
Welcome, it's feeling. How are you? Welcome in, Raiders from Spelling Mistake. I hope you all had a great time with the lovely, the amazing, the talented Spelling Mistake, who is painting a massive Adeptus Sororitas Joy Toy wall. My mom made a bad dad joke. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Welcome in. I'm Penny Paint Paints Raiders. We're currently working on our Malediction warband. These are the spellcasters. We have 3 of them that we have to paint up. And I'm trying to make them look like this one. I only then realized after I had painted this one's hand that it's supposed to be a jeweled gauntlet of green. So, whoops, we'll be correcting that shortly. But we've got these 2 fully base coated, and now it's time to highlight and accessorize them and make them look popping out. They're fun to paint, but terrible to hold because the bases are all in the way. All in the way, yes. We modeled them after the Rayo Lucaria and the Cuckoo, or Cuckoo. So purple, magenta, reds kind of deal for the cloaks. The spells or magics are going to be kind of magenta for this army or this warband, and then we're using green accents and blues. Dabby dee dabby da. How is your Space Marine coming along, or your Space Lady? Spieling? How is your stream? Halfway done. Excellent. That's awesome. Were you able to get your Outer Wilds wooden space program off the ground? As always, if you have any links, let me know, and I will toss you a permit. Instagram is currently whitelisted. I need to add Discord to the whitelist, but I'm lazy. Ish. We figured out some things, but led to more questions. Excellent. I believe that is the way that life should be. We figure out something, but then it takes us on a quest to find more questions. That's kind of how I feel about blueprints. Is that the game itself is not complicated, but you're trying to figure out what the question is they're trying to pose to you sometimes. You must step. Have a great day. Be safe, Spieling. Be safe in the land underneath. Be awesome. And if you get caught, blame Wheatley. Be safe, Spieling. Not Will Wheaton. Wheatley from Portal 2. He is the core that ended up taking over GLaDOS. and he completely and utterly destroyed Aperture Science. And it was a voice that is very common, but it is a very obnoxious, like, there's parts where he's like super obnoxious. Like the kind of obnoxious you go, and why did we do this? Yeah. When Spieling was playing through it, they were very frustrated with Wheatley because he was a very unfriendly core. And you end up befriending GLaDOS a little bit more. It's very rude bot indeed. We do have ads. Double Change Rain. Welcome in, right as ads are kicking in. I hope that you're doing well. You're doing awesome. Awesome. We're just working on our well, why can I not think of them? But yeah. So whenever Spieling wants to get into mischief, I say blame Wheatley. Blame Wheatley. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum-ba-da. Couple ponies and whips. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I love that pony. Like that cream brown that you've got going on there. It's always amazing. Like it's really cool seeing that come together. I can understand that. Stares at cat. What's worse is that I don't find them until I'm taking like photos of them or I'm editing the photos of them to create my post for Instagram. And that's when I see it. And then I'm sitting there staring at my photo editing software. I'm like, how do I get rid of this hair? So from now on, I think I'm going to take my big old dusty brush over with me to the airbrush station when before I get done and before I seal it or do a matte varnish, just wipe them all off one time and try to see if I can avoid that issue. Yeah. So I have this really big one. From Chimera when I bought their brushes a long time ago. Um, it works really well when it's hanging out in this bin right here, but not next to my airbrush station. So I need to move it over there. But yeah, so I need to get myself in a better habit of doing that. Also, I haven't seen the lines today. They could be that. Yeah. Yay. Is that something that's regional with ponies, KT? Horse coloring, specifically? Like, are they more toffee and cream brown in hotter climates, whereas in the colder climates they tended to be like more chestnut and mahogany sort of deal? Breeding wise, no, that's not the case. Oh, yeah. We are always going to be terrible. That I can always count on. Which reminds me, I haven't heard back from Critical Pain. I hope he wasn't offended by what I sent him. Uh, he asked me for feedback on a piece he's working on. And I was talking, and I looked at it, and I sent him back a very long page of feedback. Yeah. To be fair, he sent it to me, and he was like, I'm trying to do a political piece, given current climates. And if he could pull it off, it will be an amazing piece. And I sent him some large notes on kind of like the thing that how I would track some of the items on it. I just haven't. He hasn't responded back to me since then. I'm like, oh, hope I didn't say anything too wrong. Yeah. He asked me for feedback on his other piece, and I gave him some and kind of wrote out. Where I may not always understand like the full theory of color or the execution of some things. Big ticket items, I can grasp a concept. Well, it depends what I'm doing. If I'm sitting down with like a specific idea in mind, I'll turn on my brain to engage the problem solving aspect of it. And that's what I enjoy about painting sometimes. And then sometimes it's just nice to sit down and be like, and we're going to slap some color down on this. Right? Like, this poor guy's been sitting in the to be painted pile for a while now. And he's going to need some TLC with the duster. Hi, sweetie. How are you? You ready to go up? Oh. But that's kind of the idea of this piece, is just slap some color down on it and go to town when I get there. What's up? Hello. How are you? Did you have a good nap? Did you have a good nappy nap? What happened? Consume the mini. Welcome in. Sirach Fontaine. Oh, hi. Hi. How are you, my love? How are you? Did I ever tell you the story of why I started to use it? I've got one better than that, KT. I've got one better than that. Yes, impede thy father. She very much is a mood. As KT can attest, she had been asleep for the last literally 45 minutes, curled up in the ball that was right in there. She just woke up when you came in. And said hello. She is a sassy vibe. She is a great tortie. On Friday nights, she typically eats a cat treat, a tube treat of sorts. And she's very much all about that business. She's very much about that life. So in my work office, I have two standing desks, one where I do all my current work and one where I do all my Twitch working. One day I had, in the mornings when I get out of bed, I would turn my work computer on and then I would try to set the desks down to the sitting position, both of them. I had accidentally rolled the chair under one of the desks and the standing desk did not stop. So this desk started to do one of these and tip the monitors on it. And this is before I had moved like the fancy laptop over there. A little scared. Yeah. But this computer is so old, it has like a 470 in it. Graphics card. It's real old. So I wasn't like overly upset. The monitors that are here are like Micro Center's refurbished specials from like the aisle in the center. You walk in and they have a bunch of free, like really cheap monitors or something, like whatever they could find their hands on. Oh yeah. Yeah. The when I'm lurking at work, that's the machine I'm using. I installed Linux on it just for fun. I was like, let me see how this works. And I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like Linux that much. I can say I have one in the house and I've tried it. But yeah, I have always been super cautious about the standing desk being set correctly. But yeah. And welcome in, sir. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. This is our night that we work on the Malediction army that I need to have ready by Reapercon. So myself, Lotus K Miniature, Lotus K, not Lotus K Miniatures, Visit the Chronicler, and the Lion Creative can play a game together with. So we've been working on our warbands on Wednesday nights. Sometimes I do board games on Wednesdays. Late grandmother's bread box. Army case. Delicious. Grandma can always be with you. And those bread boxes were freaking huge back then, so it can fit a lot of things. Yeah. You can come off here now. Oh my God, that's it. Burn them to the ground. War crimes. It's time for the war crimes. Communal pickle jar shall be replaced at all times. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, why did they not? Why are they're having issues right now? Well, you see, Your Honor, they did not replace the communal pickle jar. There's not many things that put one rule, put cucumbers in the pickle jar. That's all you have to do. What do you have to do? Put the pickle in the jar. It's not complicated. You put the pickle in the jar. It's good dill brine. Tasty. I like pickles. Sometimes that's the more favorite part of going to some restaurants is getting the pickle. Ah, like the deli type delicious. I wanted to clean that up just a smidge. And before I put these guys on here, I need to do that. It really bothers me when I see my neighbors walking back and forth outside because I catch them in my eye. Bum. What army are you working on, Fontaine? If you don't mind me asking. Yep. All pieces are not colored. All right. We shall go with the violence of blue. You have a good night, Valhu. Thank you for stopping by. Be awesome. If you can't be awesome, blame Wheatley. If you can't blame Wheatley, reevaluate what you're doing so you can blame Wheatley. An entire bolter. Full size bolter? For like a cosplay? Exactly. Oh, that's awesome. Are you doing? I'm assuming that's filament for this. Bum, bum, bum. Solid metal glasses case. Ooh, that's always a good thing to have or know where it's at. Yeah, a solid metal case tends to help that. Can confirm. What's up, sweetie? Hi. Welcome back. How are you? Have we woken up from our nap? No. Okay. Okay. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hmm? I'll help you. I'll help you right now, sweetie. What you up to? Hello. What's up? Not for Kitty to drink. Not for Kitty to chew. Someone says hello and meow. Ba-da-da. Nope. Does not care. She is. 100% chill being wherever she can be. And if she can be in the way, she will be in the way. You're okay, sweetie. You're A-okay. You're A-okay. You're A-okay. Man, our blues are getting together. The blues are getting together. Da-ba-dee-da-ba-da. Bum, ba, da, 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 da. Mm. 4,000 I've known many of people like that. This is the slightest inconvenience. It's the end of the world for everything. We shall burn it to the ground. 4,000 points worth of Imperial Knights. So that's like 2 models? Or is that 4? Six. That's not overly bad. It's a lot, but it's not the worst. I have after these 3, I have two units. Oh, that's fun. So, what murals are you painting on these? I guess what faction are you throwing down with? There might be a small 10-minute lag between you being able to post, but I promise it will be okay. Um, oh, that's some beautiful colors. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. This is my pride bear. He has a right to bear arms. And then we've been working up on these bees as well. So we have the bi bee. And then I don't know how I fully feel about the gender bee. I think in person it's there. I just don't. I don't know how I feel about whether going parallel or horizontal with the flags. Hello, sweetie. What's up? How are you? Oh, oh, hi. How are you? Uh-uh. We do not bite on the brushes. We do not bite the brushes. I know you seem to think that they're yours to chew on, but they are, in fact, not yours. Seeing your marine in there was really pretty. Having that purple or that pinkish to blue. What are you being so sassy about right now? Huh? Why are you doing a tail flip? Why are you doing a tail flip? What's got you tail flipping? Okay. On an adventure you go. She's very spicy tonight, Kate. Jay. Bum, bum, ba-da. Bum, bum, bum. So for this malediction warband, I have to finish these three sorcerers. There's four more humanoid sorcerers, and then two larger units that I have to paint up. Need to put up the raid timer. Sounds like fun. Okay, sweetie. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum. So this is Catra. She is in one of her moods where she wants to be the center of attention. You okay? What's up? What's up? Everything looks sound up there. We're safe and sound. Ba-da-bum. Hey, hey, that's my hand there, nerd. That's my hand, dude. You're trying to grab right now. Can I help you? See you tomorrow, King. Be awesome. Be safe. Enjoy your amazing night. Okay, where do we go raid? We have Walter. We have Mechanic. Yeah. Let me refresh the page. Because it's like, I'm going to be silly now. Oh, we're going to push that button. Looks like he's doing a little bit of 3D printing along with painting up something. We'll see what he'll be painting up. This Mechanics Games is a fun painter, good guy, and an enjoyable jam to be around. Everybody be awesome, be safe, and make sure you spread the love and share with him and say hello.